Hey, how you doing, Leos? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your weekday coming up. It's weekend now, almost the new week ahead. So please like, comment and subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check the sun, moon, rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Do take what you like and leave the rest. Also, I'm giving out free private and personal readings. If you'd like a free private and personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. So, thank you to all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please continue to do so and press that notification bell. So, what's going on with Leos, please? Leos. Okay, so someone's saying, don't speak about me. Alright, there could be a female here that's saying, don't speak about me. You want to know more about the situation, look into your own mind and figure it out. Sort out who you are and don't speak about me. Okay? Alright. So this could be a female that you could be dealing with, Leo, in some way. This person is nurturing stability and doesn't want to know that you are speaking about them or to them about anything that's regarding your negative mind. It says you have problems with people or even things of that nature. It says you don't need to speak about these things if you don't want to hear bad news. This could even be you guys, Leo, warning someone here as well. Okay? So let's see what else is going on with Leo. Says, I like the fact that you always want to speak about me and make me feel bad, but when I get revenge or even time to think of how I'm going to support myself, I feel like I could move on and do so. Okay, alright. So it does look like either you or someone here is being controlling with some prayers here on, you know, things that you're looking for when it comes to your wish fulfillment, or maybe even in your families. Maybe even noticing that you don't have time to really look into the situation that deep, but you don't really want to know that things are going to work out for an individual, but possibly it may not work for you either. Dragging yourself down the same spiral again and again is not working. It says, please let go of the negative mind games. Stop destroying your life and making sure that you look good in front of others when they don't want to see that you're looking good, without feeling like they could be happy in a way too. They don't want to feel like you're bad, but they don't want to feel like you're being mean to them. Okay. Alright, so let's see what else is going on, Leo. It says, I have tamed something there to make myself look better. Giving you a lot of details of who you are could work. Maybe I thought that you was going to work on me and I could help you, but I see that it's not going to work if you don't want to work with me. Okay, so there could be something to do with work as well, where, you know, someone's trying to help you with some information and maybe, you know, they're not giving you enough information. It's not working for you. Or maybe they are giving you certain information and they thought it could work for you, depending on what it is. All right. It says, I know I'm trying to control this female. She wouldn't dare try me. I feel like I could work with her and make her think everything is going to work out, but it's not going to work out, is it? No, it's not. I feel like there is someone that's trying to be controlling around you, and this person feels like you have given them a taste of your mind with something that you've said to them, or maybe even told them off or made them feel like you have to speak about what's going on, because you don't really mind listening to what's going on, but you don't hear anything that's going to work with you in your mind about how you see things, and maybe even pay attention to how you work with the person. Now it doesn't really sound like it's going to work out. It says you may not want to work with yourself or even with us, because we don't sound like something that you would want to participate in. It says maybe you have to work with something else or look into something else that's going to work in your mind about who you are. Okay, all right, let's see what else is going on, Leos. Let's see what else is going on. Says, I want to work with you, but I don't know if I can support you with my mind being negative to you. I will try to warn you not to speak to me again. If you want to be negative to me, then work on yourself. Move on. Okay, could be dealing with a water sign or air sign person. Alright. That could be another fire sign. Or just, you know, someone else. Alright. It says, when will I speak about taking my opportunity to move forward when I can't? I know that I want to, but I can't. And if I did, then I would. And if I wanted to, then I could. And I don't know how to support you. Just please leave me in my mind to think, why do I do such things that hurt you? If I do, then it's because I'm hurting. And maybe I shouldn't take my blame and my worries out on you, but you don't know how I feel. It's just something I know, that I shouldn't take my worries and my blames out on you, but you should know that I'm not going to speak about you later on. It's just something I do right now. I don't want to do it all the time, but I just feel like sometimes you really get to my mind and make me think all kinds of different things that make me feel nervous, or even hurting another person would be good. It doesn't say that it's always going to be beneficial, but I don't want to hear that I'm doing this all the time. Tired of hearing the hate. Too much hate going on in the world. There's also some type of opportunity to take your time and to look into something, Leos. All right, something that could have happened at a distance or happened in the past, or maybe even looking into yourself as you go the distance with something here as well. All right, so let's see what else is going on. It says, I would love to know that you work with me and make me feel better, but if I don't feel better, I can't give you that. You don't make me feel like I'm going to feel any better. When I'm striding for good karma, you punish me with negative energy. I don't like it. Okay? Could be dealing with an earth sign. Could be dealing with a water sign. Could be dealing with an air sign. Someone just saying, look, I don't like it. Could have something to do with home or family, or even commitments here, or even a job for some of you guys, like money. It says, I want to laugh in your face one day and get back and say, yeah, I did that. But I didn't want you to know I was going to support you in that way. I just know that you needed to hear everything and you couldn't get it. But now I know that you can. You can get everything you want. Why would I treat you this way when you're only going to make me look good at the end of the day if I support you in the right ways? And if I don't, then you would look stupid to me, but because I don't want to look good to you, but I know that I could look good to you if I work with you, because I'm supporting you to behave, and maybe even see that I am punishing myself trying to hurt you. It doesn't make me feel good that I'm hurting you, and I can't keep hurting you. It doesn't make me feel good. I have to work with you and say I'm sorry, or maybe look into the situation and work with you and say, I've studied this, I've seen this, and I understand what we should do, and make sure you get good karma and I get good karma, and both of us work together. This could have something to do with your work, could have something to do with your commitments here, could have something to do with, you know, many different scenarios depending on your situation here. All right. But that's how someone is thinking or feeling. All right. When will I speak to you again? Just judge me. Why don't you? You told me off already and you made me feel sad. You didn't want me to feel good about who you are. You want me to feel bad all the time. You make my life a misery. You make my life a misery. When will I stop feeling this misery? So someone's, you know, really like not happy that there's always something to make them feel sad or miserable or down or depressed. Why is it that, you know, someone feels down and depressed all the time from someone else's actions? Okay, it says it's hidden, but there is something here to judge a person and make them feel weak or make them feel bad. But it says it's not going to be so simple to do that. It says it doesn't say karma is coming. Don't speak of it. Don't ask for it. Don't even advise yourself to get it. It says I'm trying not to, but people keep tearing me down, making me feel like wondering why I have to go through such hardship and making me feel worse. When I know that I'm picking myself up to do better, why do I always get picked on to push myself back into the same muddle or same trauma or same problems every day? I'm tired of it. Leave me alone. Okay, could be dealing, you know, it could be yourself that feels this way. It could be an air sign. It could also be, you know, a water sign. You know, it could be any star sign, to be fair. All right. All right, let's see what else is going on. says, I love you and I can't stand the way you look at me. I have problems with you, and I peel my mind back in my mind to say, where the hell am I going wrong with you? Why do I do this to you? Why do I hurt you? Why do I make myself feel so sad for everything that I'm doing to you? And then I feel like I did it. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know how I did, but I did. And I'm sorry if I hurt you. So someone's really sorry that they hurt you, or you could be sorry that you hurt someone, Leo, okay? Could be you, it could be someone else, it could be a Taurus, it could be a Libra, it could be a mother figure, it could be a wife, it could be a female friend, a female family relative. You know, it says, I'm trying to partner up with you and warn you not to speak to me again about this. I do know that I need to support you many times over. Punishing me is something that I don't want to hear you're doing. Please talk to me and let me know that you've seen my message and that you're always going to work on this in my mind in a good way. Wouldn't want to see bad news, wouldn't want to hear it, wouldn't want to deal with it, wouldn't want to take advantage of you either. I just need to know that you stop seeing me in that way. Someone needs to, you know, clarify that they don't see that person in that way and just leave them alone, because it does look like someone here, you know, it's like someone trying to push their luck to make something worse than whatever, you know, worse than what it is already, and just doesn't need to, you know. There is some commitments that are hidden here. It does say there is some females here that don't want to support each other. There also is some men that do want to support each other but don't really like each other or don't want to work with each other at times. It says many times over the females don't like each other and can't support each other more than the men, because the men are working with each other but don't support each other in the mind games that they play with one another. And at times they do succeed at working together and giving themselves better news, and certainly not wanting to know that the females are going to get anywhere with their minds. It says some of you are dealing with men that don't know how to support females with your minds, and maybe you don't know how to support your minds either, because you always want to be in a nagging energy or negative vibe with the females. It says both of you have good karma in your minds if you solve the problem. It says people will not want to speak about you all the time, but why do you always want to say bad news is there? Sometimes you have to warn yourself not to speak about bad news. You have to give yourself that and stop speaking about it. Okay, so definitely a warning to start speaking about bad news, talking about bad news, whether this is to yourself, all right, or even wishing for it, okay, or even dealing with other people, you know, in a way where it's just negative vibes. All right. This is, I'll laugh because I always want to hear good karma coming, but where can I find it? It starts within yourself, Leo. It starts within yourself. So sometimes you need to work on who you are as an individual and make sure that you push those energies out. Yeah. And then many people will start to follow suit. Okay. One thing about Leos is they like, you know, that kind of follow energy. Set an example as well, to give good karma and receive good karma. All right. Sometimes, you know, Leos will, you know, be all smiley and hide their hands. And I'm not insulting you guys, because I do know individual star signs and how they are sometimes, you know, but it starts within yourself. If you want to see them things, then give out them things. You know what I mean? So, because I do see your energy was the energy that was asking that question. So let's see what else is going on for Leos. What else is going on for Leos? Most of all, things will get better with you all. Certainly going to work with this. And make sure you sort out who you are. Make sure you look into you, because you do not have to speak about anyone. But it does say we have to listen to everything that's going on. There is some people that are frustrated and contemplating this decision to make more time or money, or maybe even efforts, or people that want to support them or give them help, even more time to understand who they are and never want to know that they are supported alone. Many times over, they will see that nothing is set in stone for you to worry about. You have to wonder why you are always jealous of someone else, or maybe even working against them so hard Maybe even seeing that you're looking into the things that you don't want and maybe do want and don't know how to support it without bad news. Sometimes people want to talk less about things and maybe even look into things that are going to work with them. It says, I'm trying to warn you not to speak about this female anymore. I don't want to hear she's there. So you guys want to know as well that you don't want to hear that this female is there. It could be an air sign person. Could be, you know, could be I'm not really seeing a Scorpio. It could be a Sagittarius. Could be a Pisces. Okay, any water sign really, any air sign, any star sign. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Everyone's scenario is different. So. Says laugh because I'm always giving myself good jobs, good practices of good karma, and I want to see that you work with me and solve these things and make sure you have them too. Just want to know that you're working with me still. Are you going to hear from me again, or am I going to hear from you again? Are we going to work together and see that we both can work together and see good karma come? Can I work with you and make sure this happens? I want to see if I can do this with you. So someone's making a decision, someone's spying on you, someone's watching you. Someone may even want to call you as well. Okay, it does say someone has some feelings here and has made a decision to directly talk to you about it and doesn't know how to support the idea without manipulating the situation. Doesn't say it will work out in their favor because you try to warn yourself you're never going to get involved into something that's not going to give you a good karmic reason to believe everything is going to be trustworthy and okay. It says you will wonder that you have to support certain things and try and work with them, but not everyone is going to genuinely get your ideas or even your support. You don't want to know that bad news is always going to be the subject of your mind. It says good karma is always going to be something that you need to work on, mostly in order to get what you want. Dining out is going to be something you want. Presence is something that you want. Mostly you like these things. It says, I know I like these things, but that doesn't mean that you're going to give me them. So if you want to talk to me, then maybe you should give me them things. So someone's watching you, like, you know, what is it that she likes? What does she want? And, you know, judging you at the same time too. But at the same time, it's like this person's behind the scenes doesn't know how to support you in, you know, those good karmic ways as well that you want. All right, this person's ready to stroke themselves, thinking about you, wondering what's going on with you. I want to stay with you, don't want to leave you, but doesn't mean that you're going to get what you want with them, Leos. It says this person may be shocking you at times when they want to give you certain things and don't want to give you certain things. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but at the same time they want more sexual pleasure than anything, and sometimes it's not a bad thing for you guys. It does say you guys will see that you mostly have good times with the person than nothing at all. It does say at times you do believe that you can have a brilliant mind to successfully be there for the person, and maybe even see that you're wondering if things get better. It does say some of you guys don't know how to support the mind games of other females that want to know too much about your business and can't get a look in. It does say some of you guys really need to work on who you are and trust and believe you can take advantage of the situation in better ways and not see any bad news at all. It does say 1 week you will see that good karma comes and it's always going to be there. Just work on what is there right now. Suddenly you see that things are not that great, but right now it does say that things are changing, and personally you will get better news in the work week of January. January is a time that you will see punishments is not going to be a bad thing for you, it says, because I want to see that you do get it, but I don't think it's going to come to you. I think someone here is trying to warn you that there's a negative energy there, and personally wants to give you that bad news from someone that doesn't want to hear from you at all. It says the person will not, because they don't need to see if I'm doing anything wrong. They always want to look and see if I'm doing bad, but don't really get it. I will never be a bad person in that way. It says watch and see. It's something that you do to change an outcome or even strengthen your mind about good karma. It says it doesn't need to be worked on in a bad way, because you do see you have many things that can work with you and sort your life out. You have to see that good karma comes and nothing but this. It says this person may not want to speak to you, but does see they have to speak to you at some time or the other, and maybe even say, well, you did something that was really even more intelligent than I thought, and I didn't believe that you could have this good karma, but I wasn't going to work with you in my mind to say it was going to try and be negative. It has to be positive, and that's what I'm warning you. Have you got good grades? Have you got good curriculum? Have you got good karma when it comes to working in your supported system with your spouse? Are you doing something to help your children inspire your lives or inspire their lives? Are you giving out good information to support everyone around you? And are you doing enough to work on yourself as individuals? Are you studying things that are going to help you support your mind in your work and your jobs? Are you doing enough in life that's going to make you feel like you have got great news on its way? Are you doing enough of these things, or are you working against the energies and warring with everyone else? Are you trying too hard to impress someone and make them feel jealous? Are you trying too hard to work against someone and make your situation feel like you're the jealous one? Are you trying too hard to make sure that you look into yourself enough to see that everything can work away from you or work with you, depending on how you look at the situation? Are you trying enough to support your mind? Leo, it says people will see you and not see you, and at times see you and not see you, but you will have to look into yourself. When will you learn not to speak about other people in many ways that you do, and stop making them feel bad for all the things that you've been going through? It says suddenly you understand things are going to work out for you, and trying to have better news in the future will work out in your favor. But right now, God wants you to know the Spirit is working on each mind game of yours and people like you that don't want to see good karma come to many others. Everyone that wants to see bad news for someone is going to get a permanent decision to look at themselves, and when they do, they'll sort out their minds and judge themselves and tell themselves off and work on who they are. Individually, everyone's going through that, and if you don't like it, don't pay attention to any more time in your mind, or looking at readings, or looking at things that don't really concern you in a well-mannered way that can support your mind to be more healthier, more well-mannered, more confident. Because I'm trying to warn you, at times you can be negative, and if it's going to be negative, then we don't need the energy to exist in our minds, or even look at it in many ways and then try to push it on another person to say it's their fault. It says you will do this at times. Even people that don't want to hear it do this at times and say this. It says many of you need to work on yourselves and look into that. All right. Right, that was a lot. That was a lot, Leos. So, let's see what's going on with your work. Leo's work. Leo's work. Leo's work. Remember, Leo is energy. Leo is a fire sign. Fire sign stands for energy. Are you giving out positive energy, or are you giving out negative energy? Alright. Do check out some of the other readings where I do talk about certain things, like Sagittarius's reading will be a good one for you to look into in regards to certain energies of people. You know, what are they worshipping? Is it God? Is it the devil, so to speak? Is it good? Is it bad, so to speak? Alright. So, let's see what's going on. And they are also fire signs. And you guys came up in their reading a bit as well. Just a little bit. Alright. Like you lot were taming something there. Taming something. So, might have to check out some other readings to get some clarity about things. What's going on with Leo's work, please? Okay, work is going to be smart, very smart. Good karma is coming in your work lives. Trust, because you're doing well and everything is working out just great for you. Just continue to do so. It says many things are not so smart about about you, but you have to still work on what it is that you are trying to succeed. And maybe if you see things that are not working well in your work life, you have to still work on it and see that you've moved past the negative energy. Okay. So let's see what's going on with business for Leos. It says you will see that business is going to be better than normal once you see what's happening in the next 2 months or even a year. Okay. Anything else for business for Leos? Could be some blockages right now that you're looking into, or just some information or things in your mind, wondering about, you know, things in your mind about your business. Anything else in regards to business for Leos? Says maybe I need to see more about the business that I'm working on and maybe tidy things up and make some structured plans and support the ideas and make myself feel better. Okay, great. So let's see what's going on with love life for Leos, please. Love life. Love life is supported in many ways, too many ways, much less anything that's not going to happen in the past come out in the future. It says most of the time you will see bad news, but you won't want to see that it's always going to be you speaking about it though. It says you do know how to silence yourself at times, but memories are there, constantly working in your mind and wondering if you can punish yourself more about the situation. Certainly not wanting to see that you're always going to do that. So try and warn yourself not to speak of these things, but at the same time not think of them. Move on from them. Try to support your mind away from negative energy. Support your mind away from negative energy. So let's see what's going on with your love life. Okay, anything else? It says my love life is going to suffer if I don't see anything happen in the near future. Some of you guys got some money coming in as well. I don't know if this is some partners giving you gifts, or you're giving someone gifts, or there's some, you know, money that you both are supporting something with in some way. So let's see what's going on anyway with your love life. Love life is not going to be that great, but I do know I can support myself with whatever it is I want. And when I do see the person work with me, then I'll support him. But right now, he's not supporting me in a great way. I do believe he can, but he's not giving me what I want. Oh, sorry, Leos. So let's see what's going on with singles. Singles, 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 singles. Singles don't want to be single, and that's the truth. It says both of you don't know how to support me though. I feel like one of you are going to support me, but don't know who. This man's got options. This man thinks he's got options, or he's got options, or he wants options. Okay, and you guys don't want to be single. Anything else? It says I don't, but I know that I could honestly tell myself that I'm not going to be in love with the man either. I just feel like he's not going to be enough for me if I don't tell myself that it's not working out, but I do tell myself it's trying to work out. It's trying. Okay, some of you guys are trying to work on something, even if the person's not really around, or if they are around and it's still struggling, you still want to convince yourself that you're in something and maybe it's not happening. I don't know, Leos, but I can see that you don't want to be single. It says both of you understand you don't want to be single, but it's also saying that both of you need to understand you're not in a relationship. Ooh, all right. Let's say it could be just a situationship that you're in right now, you know, some type of situationship. Anyway, let's see what's going on with those that are in a relationship, those that are in a loving relationship. Okay. Anyone in a relationship right now in regards to Leos, please? Spirit, let's talk about it. Leos know that they have too many times in their mind to wonder if everything's going to work out better than this. Everything's working so smartly right now, or even time is taking long to really get somewhere in the relationship. It says it has to work in your favor though, so no more time to wonder if it's not. It's just working well for you in a way where it's taking its time, or it may not be working well for you because it's taking too long. Some of you guys realize you're just taking your time and realize that you don't want any stress. Okay. It says you will see nothing else but this and take your time. Okay. What's going on with those that are in a marriage? Those in a marriage. Leos in the marriage. Leos in marriages. Leos in marriages, Leos in marriages, Leos. Okay, it says you guys really look forward to another day, seeing your partner gone, or maybe even saying hello to your partner at home, and maybe even tidying up and working on things and not really paying attention much to your spouse. Maybe even seeing that your partner doesn't really want you that much around, or maybe not seeing that your partner is there at all. Some of you see your partner but don't see your partner, and some of you do see your partner and don't work on the situation. Some of you really work with each other and don't work with each other. Some of you do, some of you don't, and some of you really want to know what's going on with yourself right now, because you can't afford to hurt yourself when it comes to your partner's decision makings. It says your partner's decision makings are making you feel worse than what it was that you had in the beginning of the relationship. It says some of you are making this decision happen for yourself, and maybe some of you guys feel like the person is not working with you and maybe can't get them to, and maybe feel like you need to shut down everyone else to hunt down the person that you feel like you want to be with, and maybe even certainly not bring in any news about a third party. Certainly not going to do that, but some of you are trying to warn yourself that there could be a negative mind game to play yourself. Maybe using that as a weapon to beat your partner may help the situation, or feeling like you don't know how to support them, so you're looking for ways on how you can treat the situation with more dignity, more pride, more ego, or even manipulate the situation, or try to warn yourself that you don't want to do this, but it does make you feel like, why do I look like I'm feeling alone in my relationship? Trust me, I don't want to feel alone in my relationship, and at times I feel like I'm working alone in my relationship. Some of you guys getting your toes done. I see that some of you guys doing a little pampering while you're thinking about your relationship, working on yourselves, maybe out with friends, maybe having meals, but anyway, let's see what else is going on. Anything else, Leo? Alright, let's see what's going on with individual star signs. Leo and Aries. Leo and Aries. Aries doesn't want to deal with you right now, but does want to say hi one of these days, and we'll see you and speak to you and make sure that you're okay. Alright, what's going on with Leo and Taurus? Leo and Taurus. Taurus wants to say, hey, everything is doing just great. Just keep up the good work and work on yourself. Good job to you. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on with Gemini, and Leo. Leo doesn't mind sorting out things in your mind and maybe helping you see that no wonder you've been stressed. You don't know how to support your mind. We will help you. Certainly not going to see everything that's going on with the Gemini, but you will see that you have to support yourself, and maybe even not trust everything that Leos are saying is what Gemini is saying, because Leo doesn't know how to look into their own mind and support themselves. We have to sort it out for them. Okay. That's if you can trust the Gemini to do that, because they are also judging you to say you don't have to sort out your own head. You need someone else to sort that out for you. Okay. All right, let's see what else is going on. What's going on with Cancerians and Leos? Cancer likes the fact that they take their time to wonder if you're okay. Certainly don't want to speak about you, but are you okay? You just really do seem sad. You don't really talk to me that much these days. You do, but you don't. You don't, but you do. You see everything happening, but you don't really speak to me. You just talk to me about what you want, and when you want to, you don't talk to me. What's going on? It says, I warn you not to speak to me directly anyway, but I do see I don't want to hear you're not speaking. It says, I will speak to you at times, but I don't know how to support the idea when you're not even talking to me. Really and truly, you just don't talk. You just don't say anything to me. You make me feel sad. You don't say anything at all. You make me feel sad. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Leos and Leos. 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 Leo hates the fact that they're always supporting you to be good to themselves. Okay, it does say you all have problems with each other and work on the situation, leaving it behind, solving it and not solving it at the same time too. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, and wonder where it's going at times because you don't want to deal with it today. What's going on with Virgos? Virgos and Leos. Virgos and Leos. Virgos and Leos. Says Virgos would rather not speak about anything to do with you, but right now they do want to see you and work towards seeing you, and wonder if they do want to work with you ongoing and love you but don't know how to support you. At times they really love you and just don't know how to support the idea. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Libra. What's going on with Libra? What's going on with Libra? What's going on with Libra? Libra and Leos. Libra and Leos. Libra hates the hell out of you. Right now they don't want to deal with you or even speak to you. Just know they don't want to speak to you, and they know that they don't want to deal with you ever. Ever in life. It says, I don't want to hear from you, but I know that I want to deal with you. Just don't want to hear bad news. I want to hear good news. So we'll work on myself and make sure I hear good news. Don't want to hear bad news. Alright. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Scorpio and Leo. Scorpio and Leo. Scorpio and Leo. Scorpio does not want to hear from you right now. They do, but they don't. They feel like you're a whining, negative person. It says they feel like you're always warning them that bad news is coming or making them feel bad. It says, I don't want to hear that you're always going to do this. I know that we work together at times or even see each other, but I know inside myself, I don't want to feel like you're making me feel negative for something brewing or making me feel karma's coming. I won't want to hear it. So if you want to warn me of something or make me feel bad, certainly tell yourself that and move on, and don't trust that it's going to work in your favor, Leo. I'm warning you. Don't speak to me. Don't tell me about it. Don't even try to push me in a negative way. I'm not going to like you. I'm not going to be your friend, not going to be there for you, not going to want to hear from you again. All right, so let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. Sagittarius and Leo. Sagittarius and Leo. Sagittarius and Leo. Sag wants to know if you're supporting yourself with anything that's got to work in your favor. Okay. Sag wants to know whether or not you're stealing from them or taking from them or making them feel bad about something. Are you doing this? Or are you going to see that you moved on from something and leave me alone? Oh. Let's see what's going on with Capricorns. Capricorns and Leos. Capricorns and Leos. Capricorns and Leos. Capricorns. Capricorn will support you and give you everything you need, but suddenly they realize they have to work on their feelings sometimes and make you think that you're getting what you want with them, but not really getting everything, and support their minds to leave you out at times and don't want to hear you at times too. All right, so let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius and Leos. Aquarius and Leos. Aquarius and Leos. Leo does not want to feel bad for something, and Aquarius certainly doesn't want to feel like they're supporting it. It doesn't say they're both supporting the idea of making each other feel harmed or hurt. It does say they don't feel like they're doing that to each other, but wonder if it's happening. Okay, let's go. Let's see what's going on with Pisces and Leos. Pisces and Leos. Pisces. Pisces is getting away with something and doesn't want you to know that they're doing it. Pisces is warning you, don't speak to me. Don't you dare speak to me, but I'm warning you. If you get involved, then it's on you. If you want to try me or even push me down a road or make me feel like you're dragging me down a road with you, you're going to see what's going to happen for yourself. I will not support it, but you can go and do that if you want to. I'm not telling you to do it, but if you want to get involved, that's on you. It says, I'm warning you, Leo. You want to go down that road? Do it yourself. Or maybe you feel like you're following me to convince yourself that you've got better news. Go and try your luck and see what happens. You may not like what you see down there. Ooh. 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 You may not like what you see down there. Red flag. Warning. All right, let's see what's going on with your angel messages. Let's check out this deck that I haven't used in a long time. So, Leos, it says, be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angel wings. All right. It says wedding, marriage, is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. Okay. Let's see what else. My other deck. Courage. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Comfort. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Career transition. Archangel Shamiel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Right. Let's see what's going on with the universal deck. Oneness is my true nature. My fearless freedom lights up the world. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflicts into growth, and fear into love. There's something about this card I don't like, especially where it says conflicts into growth. Like, it's like a conflict is brewing. Okay? A conflict is brewing. Something conflicting here is growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. I don't like that. You know, so just kind of be mindful about who you are, what you're doing, and what it is that you're looking into, and how you see things, and how you could be affecting other people as well, Leos. You know, not just yourself. You know, because Leos like people, all right, but then I notice they do have another side to them where they don't like people as well. Like they like company, but after a while they can't take too much company, and then they don't like people not liking them as well, but then don't really like to, you know, see when that happens. It's like, yeah, you guys can be a bit complex, but hey, that's the Leo energy. If you know you want genuine relationships, genuine friendships, you know, understand who's for you and who's not for you. Okay, really learn how to guide yourself. Don't let people take advantage of you, but at the same time, don't take advantage of people. Learn things, look into things, understand things. Okay, and really support, you know, good, calm, positive energy, you know, especially from now moving forward, Leo, because it does talk a lot about negative energy in the air. And remember, you're a fire sign. Like I said, you guys represent energy. You know, definitely support positive energy, but look around you and see how it affects you and other people, and clearly people that you love. And is it a temporary feeling of love, or is it a long-term love? Is it that you just feel something negative right now and don't want to feel that later on in the future? Are you wanting to harm someone for today but not really for tomorrow? Do you see what I'm saying? So kind of just be mindful. All right, one more thing, Leah, I forgot to give you angel numbers. So your angel numbers today are 45, number 3, number 17, number 56, number 22, number 1, and number 31. Okay, Leo, so I'll speak to you in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye.